Hello, this is what you missed for February 2026. I'm Ryan Wingfield. Mr. Clean might be retired, but this doppelganger still has a job to do. The Donald Trump tariffs were ruled illegal by the Supreme Court of the United States, but let's be honest, when has that ever stopped him from doing something? Immediately after the ruling, Trump announced another round of global tariffs, which are also expected to be challenged in court. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results? That sounds like someone's cognitive tests didn't include the insanity section. Pope Leo has declined to join Donald Trump's new Board of Peace. Apparently this Lent, the Pope has decided to give up hypocrisy. To that point, the U.S. military is preparing for a possible conflict with Iran. Can I just say that we should hold off on any new wars until we finish the last one? I mean, remember Venezuela? Yeah, let's wrap up the Western Hemisphere before starting a new creative project. In Mexico, authorities are still trying to contain violence after a top cartel leader was killed. But hey, the riots are good practice for the upcoming World Cup. Several high-ranking British officials were arrested for their connection to Jeffrey Epstein, including the Andrew formerly known as Prince, who was taken into custody on his 66th birthday. So you can just imagine his shock when the stripper turned out to be a real police officer. And speaking of Epstein, the U.S. Justice Department is being accused of withholding files related to the case that mentioned Donald Trump, but they promised to release them as soon as the statute of limitations have expired. The Netherlands has elected its first openly gay prime minister, although I do hear the previous guy was a bicyclist. They cycle a lot in Amsterdam, you see. The U.S. men's and women's hockey teams took home Olympic gold, making them the most watched hockey events of the year if you don't count heated rivalry. Birth rates in parts of Asia are predicted to drop this year thanks to a superstition about women born in the year of the fire horse bringing bad luck. Also unlucky, men born during the year of the amputated bunny. Doctors are warning that popular weight loss drugs like Ozempic are leading to cases of scurvy. On the bright side, you eat even less when all your teeth fall out. Giant tortoises have been reintroduced to one of the Galapagos Islands for the first time in almost 200 years. They would have gone back sooner, but they were walking. And finally, scientists say they can use electrical pulses in the brain to make people less selfish. So now we just need to convince Trump to fly a kite in a thunderstorm. Make sure to subscribe for more. I'll see you next month.